Yes, my name is Wilfred Baker. My ancestry name is Wannock. I'm the son of late Joe and Ann Baker. And my platform, I'd really like to see a fitness program for our elders. That's what I like to see. So, because I know just by seeing my last elders that just sat around really did nothing, but we have to get them off the couch and start exercising with them so that they could be with us for as long as we can have. And also I'd like to see a sports complex built for our young generation that's going to be coming up here, because we know if we don't have this, we're passing up some elite players. Okay, sorry.
Check, check. Thank you, Wano. So your question is from sports and culture. The question is diabetes and other diseases are making our community unhealthy. What will you do to increase recreation opportunities amongst our young people?
Good question. Yes, it not only affects our young people, but our elders too also. Diabetes, I know I've experienced that with my family, and I think we should have maybe a health office for all our diabetes people, and even here, like in maybe an injection site for them. And it's a big issue, and I just say, like I said, we should have maybe our own medical center for this, not only in Capilano, but also in Squamish. Yeah, so that's what I would like to see for that issue is to have our own medical, probably office, maybe right here in this facility, or the Elder Center, and one up Osmond, one up Squamish. And I think it's a must thing that we should have. Diabetes is a disease that's you can't overcome it. And once you have diabetes, you have it for the rest of your life, because I've experienced that with my parents. Okay, thank you very much.
One last comment. Please follow us. So the next number is 0876 640.
Good evening, everybody. Councilors, chiefs, elders, youth. Good to see everybody is here. My daughter is also running. I'm very proud of her. And to all the other candidates, I wish you good luck. I figured one of the most important things is for finance. Own source revenue. We've got to increase it. Our population is growing. And I was involved with the Seymour lands. We were going to build a mall, I believe it was about 10 years ago. That still hasn't been done. I would like it to be done. Also on Ambleside, to build apartments. I know council has been doing things about that. They've been having meetings, but I'd like that to be stepped forward. And also for Quetzalcoatl Reserve also. Sorry.
So your question was, from the category of finance, what is your plan to get the band out of the deficit?
Oh, that was, just talked about that. I say to develop the lands that we have, Kitsilano Reserve, the Seymour Reserves, Ambleside, and also Sea Shelter. And to pay our debts off, that's very important. Running a deficit in our the money that we do owe. And I, as a house owner for years, I feel the most important thing is to pay off your debts. Thank you. Thank you.
The mic keeps shorting out, so I believe it's a message for me not to be using the microphone. So your next number is 0876 630. Is the next number.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Leonie Rivers, for those folks that don't know me. It's a pleasure to be here tonight, and I'd like to thank the organizers to give me this opportunity to speak to you in person. If elected as band manager, I would like to help and assist community members with a lot of the basics that need to be attended to. I think the real issue is the housing issue has always been number one in my heart, and education as well. Having experience in business, education, and advocate for women and children across Canada, and specifically here in British Columbia, it's been my experience that we do need to help each other. We need a community plan. We need to work together, and we need to understand there's needs and issues that a lot of us cannot address. However, with your support, I believe I can help you make this a better community. Thank you.
So your next question was, from the category of business, do you feel we need to separate politics from business? And if so, why?
Thank you. Obviously, yes is the answer. How we do it is the challenge. And I believe that if we can separate the politics and have people that are experienced and educated in business, we can go a far, far way. I've worked with First Nations in British Columbia for the last 17 years, working with BC Rail for 12 and a half years with 33 First Nations, working with women and children on the National Women's Association for 6 years. I've been very proud of our leadership back east. I've been proud of the different elections that we've had in the past. I really do miss the old leadership that we had, who'd come in evenings and work for free. And I think it's so important to recognize our ancestors and those who made a difference. I do believe we can make change, and I think it's time for some change. I think business has to be separated. I've got good experience and knowledge and skill sets and how to train people, get employment opportunities, and negotiate agreements on behalf of our nation. And I'd be very pleased to assist and support our Chief and Council elected on December 8th. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's working again. So the next number is 0876 628. Also, to your friends and family, each and every one of you, just a friendly reminder that if you do have questions that were not submitted for the categories here, just stick up your paper, the blue paper, if you have one, and Jesse will come around and collect them from you.
everybody. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you here tonight. My name is Tony Moody, son of Tim Moody and Ann Moody. Had the pleasure of being on council for a number of years. I first got in 1976 in April 18th. George Jacob was on the same ballot as me, and we both got in at the same time. We learned a lot from all those elders at the time, and I still see some of them still with us here. Served with a lot of the others here, the sons and daughters of some of the councils. I can see some of them. I learned a lot from all those old timers. And a number of areas that we were facing at the time was the cut-off lands, land claims, and a number of issues in education, social development. And I learned a lot in many different categories. So I hope to establish more committees with the people. We can have more committees with the people. That way we can face each issue together.
Thank you. The question is, what is going to be done? Okay, the question is from education, sorry. And the question is, what is going to be done about funding for children's living off reserve? The housing list is too long, and they can't wait to get a house. This isn't the right box. Sorry about that. Okay, so repeat, rewind. The box is education, and the question is, why is education limiting members for school, term, college, ABE? I'll repeat the question. Why is education limiting members for school, term, for college, ABE programs? That's the question that's in the box. If anybody asks that question and they want to elaborate on it, they're more than welcome to.
ABE means adult basic education.
Adult basic education, yes.
Sounds like a typical DIA tactic in limiting resources to our people. They're limiting resources in a number of different areas, not just education, but we can go on down the list in social development where we want to establish our own education as well. But that's just one of the numerous issues that they're limiting us. So it's not surprising that, it's not right. We have good educated people who've been fighting for years trying to get our own education within our people. And the fight is not ended yet. We still got to establish these people's committees so we can work together and share our ideas together. I think that's a good way. We've done that in the housing committee and a number of other committees where we work together. I think that's the way to do it. Thank you. Thanks for picking my number, Leonie.